Hi, welcome to the YouTube channel of Ashok Vidyalaya and Junior College, Standard 11. This session we are going to complete and cover the another electronic component, that is capacitor. So when we say a capacitor, first let's see what is capacitor. Many times it is also called as or referred as condensers. It is used to store electrical energy by charging and to deliver this stored energy by discharging. So when we say a capacitor, what capacitor does, it stores the energy. Which energy? It stores the electrical energy and it deliver this stored energy, and hence the name condenser. How it stores the energy? It stores the energy by charging. And how it delivers the stored energy? By discharging. So there are two functions. One is charging of capacitor and second is discharging of capacitor. When the capacitor is charged, it means that the electrical energy is stored. And when the capacitor is discharged, it means that the electrical energy which is already stored is delivered into the circuit. These capacitors or condensers have specific capacity of storing charge across it. Hence, they are named as capacitors. They have what they have? They have a specific capacity of storing a charge. Hence, the name capacitor. The capacity or the capacitance is measured in farad, right? So, what is the unit of measurement of capacity? Is farad. Great. Let's move, guys, and see what are different types of capacitors. As we have already seen, for resistors, capacitors is the second highest passive component used in electronic circuit. These capacitors are of two types. One is fixed capacitor and second is variable capacitor. Fixed capacitors based on polarity, that is non-polar and polar, are classified further. For non-polar capacities or non-polar uh, condensers or capacitors, there are following types. One is paper type, second is mica, third is polyester, and fourth is ceramic. In polar, it is divided into aluminum electrolytic capacitor. For variable, it's a type air gap capacitor. So if you see this chart, the capacitor is mainly divided into two types. One is fixed and second is variable. Fixed capacitors are classified further based on their polarity and non-polarity as non-polar capacitors and polar capacitors. Non-polar capacitors are of different types: paper capacitor, mica capacitor, polyester capacitor, and ceramic capacitor. And polar capacitor is aluminum electrolyte capacitor. We are going to see these one by one. In variable type, the air gap capacitor is called as variable type capacitor. Now let's see how they are denoted. Capacitor consists of two parallel conducting surfaces separated by an insulator called as dielectric material. So this is the symbol of capacitor. If you see, it shows the two parallel conducting surfaces separated by an insulator. This insulator material is called as dielectric material. There are different symbols used to show the capacitance. This is for non-polar capacitance. This is electrolyte or polar capacitance. This type of symbol is also used to show the capacitor. This is plus, this is minus. It can be with two parallel plates or it can be this one and this curved surface. And the variable capacitance is shown with this particular variable. Like in resistors also, we have seen the variable resistance. So this arrow indicates that it is varying. it is not constant. So let's move ahead and see in detail different types of capacitor. So first is the paper capacitor. Paper capacitor is like this. It contains two metal foils, and between two metal foils there is a dielectric material, and it gets rolled, and the leads are connected with these two metal plates. So the construction is like a paper foil, and it gets rolled out, and between two metal foil there will be a dielectric. So construction of all fixed nonpolar capacitors is same. It contains two conducting surface areas separated by dielectric material. It is manufactured by rolling two thin metal foil separated by paper roll. Right? So there will be two thin metal foils. Between the two thin metal foils, there will be a dielectric material, and it gets rolled to form a paper capacitor. The speciality of paper capacitor is they are medium range of capacitance. They are small in size and they are non-polar. The range will be 500 picofarad to 1 microfarad, and voltage rating is 100 volt to 1000 volt. This is the type of capacitor called as paper capacitor. Let's move ahead with the another type of capacitor is a mica capacitor. Now, in paper capacitor, the dielectric is used. In mica capacitor, again, there will be a metal plates and the dielectric is used, which is a mica, and hence the name mica capacitor. The construction is same as that of paper capacitor, only the dielectric material used is mica foil or mica sheet. The mica capacitors are square or rectangular in shape with tined wire leads, and entire structure is molded in a backlight sheet. This is like this, mica capacitors. The specialty is high temperature range, non-polar. Range is 5 picofarad to 10,000 picofarad, and voltage rating is 500 volt. Right, friends? Let's move ahead with the next type of capacitor, and that is ceramic capacitor. This is a ceramic capacitor. The ceramic capacitor construction is different than paper and mica capacitor. It is constructed by depositing silver plates on each other of a very thin disc of ceramic material. During the process, tinned wire leads are attached to each plate. Its specialty is most economical. Hardly 1 rupee is the cost for that capacitor. So it is a most economical in price. Range is 3 picofarad to 2 microfarad, and voltage is 3 volt to 6000 volt, and it is non-polar. We are saying all these are the non-polar only. Next, the last type of non-polar is in the fixed capacitor. In non-polar is aluminum electrolyte capacitor. So in aluminum electrolyte capacitor, it contains this shape is like this cylindrical one. How it is constructed? Sorry. Now, this aluminum electrolyte capacitor is not a non-polar capacitor. It is a polar capacitor. How it is prepared? Polarities are marked as positive and negative. Polarity is important. Why? Because if the reverse connection is done, then it may damage the capacitor. As electrolyte is used to provide more capacitance in small space, so higher values are possible. Specialty is high values, high cost, and polar capacitors. Range is 1 microfarad to 3000 microfarad, and voltage rating is 1 volt to 500 volt. And the last variable capacitor is air gap capacitor. Air is the most common dielectric used in the variable capacitor. It consists of this air gap capacitor consists of two sets of parallel plates. One is fixed called as stator and second is movable is called as rotor. When shaft is rotated, area covered by each plate of rotor and stator is varied and thus total capacitance is varied. So now when you see the specialty, it is used to tuning the radio, large size, high cost, but high operating voltage. The range is 1 picofarad to 500 picofarad and maximum operating voltage is 1 kilowatt volt. So these are the different types of capacitors. And for your unit test, the topics which we are covering for your unit test are first two passive components, resistors and capacitors. How the capacitor gets charged? For that, please refer this particular video on YouTube. It's from Khan Academy and they have explained it very well. So I am not again explaining you. Just go through this video. You will understand how the capacitor gets charged. Thank you all of you for joining the session. Thank you.